moments, I'm afraid that the clouds have opened up and it is teeming down here. There are some fans who are going to get very, very wet. Having said which, there are almost no empty seats. It is a terrific turnout under the circumstances. There's nowhere else to go, in truth, if you want to see this much-anticipated game. So, come rain or come shine, we are here and really looking forward to it. Little question that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. PK. Arthur. This could spell danger. That's good defending, very good defending. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries lifting it over. He spotted the run and played him through. PK does well to read it and intercepts. Now a chance to break. Out of play for a goal kick. Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Arthur. Messi. Plays it out to the flank. Colo can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Tries to stroke it through. Arthur. Vidal. Forward it goes. And here's Griezmann. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
Nelson Semedo. Arthur. Nelson Semedo. And now the breakaway. Referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Colo can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pick-up in this second half. No guts, no glory.
It's anyone's ball. Has a pop! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Vidal. And here's Messi. Played out to the right. Lovely feet. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Ball through needs to be good here. Well played, he saw that coming.
Colo merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ter Stegen claims it. And it's Griezmann. Vidal.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or... So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Piqué can hoist it clear. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. Piqué. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Breaks on here. Vidal. Back to the keeper and go again. Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Ball through needs to be good here. He's had a shot! Trying to outwit the keeper, but shade off target.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
And that has been cleared. Griezmann. Now it's Messi. Just brushed off the ball there. Plays it out to the flank. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, good interception. Out towards the flank. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. There's a long ball. It's got through to him. Heads it! He's missed, but by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Piqué goes looking. Arthur tries to get it forward quickly. And the first half is done. So both sides have drawn blanks. Have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Colo clearly have been the better side for me.
Yeah, and the shot! He has done it! The second half sparks straight into life.
Colo are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Time for a change in personnel. Colo, draw first blood here.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Gets it back. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, great ball! That's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
In for the follow-up! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And it's Rakitic. He's had that put on a plate. Dembele gets wrestled off the ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
He's tried one! Hoists it forward. He's found his man. Well read, he's sorted that out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Colo are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
And TT. Rakitic. Colo leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Played out to the right. Now going for goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lane here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. And a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Dembele.
Look, their supporters must be going balmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Minutes away from what would be a huge upset. Good idea, just poorly executed. And time is up. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Samuel Umtiti. He's a very fine defender, of course, but it's what he contributes offensively.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Hoists it forward. And it's Griezmann. Looking to get within range. Chance! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra-sharp.
Jordi Alba. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Jordi Alba. Breaks on here. One through here. He's one on, shot a goal! There it is!
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Colo get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Plays it out to the flank. Offside, yes it is. Colo looking odds on to go in at the break with their advantage intact. Vidal. He's looked long this time. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Keeper's got good distance on that. Jordi Alba. And it's Vidal. He's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking. Goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, there really hasn't been an awful lot to separate the two sides. One goal scored from a breakaway, and that's it. So I'm expecting the second half to start in this manner too. And this is by no means decisive, and there's plenty of time left to get back into this.
Colo back for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Already up and running for the second half.
Colo going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Crossed in.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And it's played forward.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
And he's cut it out. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Suarez with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around.
And they've been... He's gone for it! Back of the net! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
There's going to be another change here. So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Jordi Alba goes looking. Rakitic fires from distance. That will sail harmlessly past.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Goalkeeper's ball. Vidal. Roberto. Arthur. Messi spreads it towards the left. And the counter is on. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. So that's it, it is all over. Colo always looked the more driven side, probably the better side. Nobody is on. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence.
He's had a go! Hoists it high. Titi does well there, alert. Arthur, no question that's a foul. Well, no messing about, it is red. Colo already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Arthur does well to read it and intercepts. Just brushed off the ball there. Away from immediate danger. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Plays it out to the flank. Right through the middle. He's left his man. He's had a shot. It's there!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Jordi Alba. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Could move up a gear here. Played out to the right.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well played, he saw that coming. Out to the right.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Barcelona get it back again. Piqué. Titi. And it's half-time here. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Colo, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. It's a loose ball. And the counter is on. Chip through. Can he pull it off? To surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
Barcelona have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Arthur. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Out for a throw. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Over it comes. It's a brilliant interception.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must. Has a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Ball through needs to be good. Luis Suarez! That could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Tries lifting it over. To get it forward quickly.
Colo certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Forward it goes. Gets the has a goal! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Kike plays it forward. Colo are on the verge of a pretty special... And that is that. Colo win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical...
Messi! It's anyone's ball. Forward it goes. Looking to break out here. Arthur. Vidal. Nelson Semedo. That's beautiful. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Griezmann. And Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets the better of his man. Striding forward, facing goal. Away from immediate danger. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's through and all alone! The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. The players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
I gave him a decision to make, Peter. Concede the foul or expose his keeper to a one-on-one encounter.
Messi! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Barcelona are in front. Oh, that is a bit special. So we have our breakthrough.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Arthur. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Could move up a gear here.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Jordi Alba drives it forward. Takes it out to the wing. Oh, well intercepted. The first 45 minutes are up. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. But there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So we're already into the second period.
Colo need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Hoists it forward. Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And and Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's got options out wide. He gets past his man.
Colo showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Titi, and it's played forward. Decent looking ball, looking to force his way through. He's tried one! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on. Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Arthur. Titi. Colo must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Looking for space out wide.
Colo need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And time is up. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?